What's going on, guys? Six Pass here, dropping another video, and in today's video I just want to discuss what's coming up next for Sentinels this summer, because right now we're in the month of May where there's no VCT matches going on in Americas. You're not going to see your Sen boys gaming much, but after May, in June, July, August, September is going to be straight up Valorant. You're going to see the Sen boys gaming week after week. You're going to see a whole bunch of matches. So enjoy the downtime for now, because this summer is going to be absolutely loaded. So let's go ahead and discuss what occurred. We reached the end of America's Split 1, right? Stage 1. Sentinels did qualify to Toronto when they beat G2 in the upper semifinals, I believe. And then they qualified to the upper finals. They beat MIBR. They qualified for grand finals of Split 1. At this point is basically you're trying to win grand finals to get a better seeding in Masters, to get a buy in Masters. Also has something to do with EWC as well as just champ points, right? To qualify for champs. Now for the rematch against G2 in the grand finals, honestly thought Sentinels were going to take it in 5, right? At the very least, push it to 5 maps. The first 2 maps were absolute wash. Now I do give credit to Sen, right? They did try. They won 9 rounds, map 1, map 2. They won map 3. Map 4, they definitely should have won this one. There was a couple of rounds where Sentinels had the man advantage and just let it slip by. G2 made a really good comeback. Credits to them. I genuinely thought Sentinels in 5 was going to occur. I even said that the day before, but unfortunately, Sentinels let this one slip away. No big deal, right? They qualified to Toronto, which is the most important part. So like I said, we're in the month of May. There's no matches going on right now. The Sen boys are just resting, and then they're going to prep for boot camp, fly out to Toronto and start getting ready for winning another title, right, in SEN City. So Masters Toronto is going to occur from June 7th, right, and is going to end June 22nd, right? So it's going to be 3 weeks of straight Masters matches. Hopefully, we want Sentinels to qualify for playoffs. Obviously, that is the most important part. For you guys that don't remember, back in the first Masters Bangkok, Sen got bounced out, right? They lost 2 matches. They went 0-2 in both of their games. They got bounced out. They left home pretty early. So what we want is obviously for the Sen boys to really compete in this one. You find the camaraderie. You find the cohesion of the team getting better week by week throughout Split 1. You want to prove that in Masters Toronto, right? Narrate has gotten way better than from the start of the season. He's found his confidence. Bang has been a very, very consistent player, right? So this is a time for the team to just finally unleash and bring home another title to SEN City. So again, the month of June is going to be Masters Toronto. I really expect Sen to really show up, really compete, at the very least make it to playoffs and play their asses off. But after Masters Toronto in June, you got the Esports World Cup, which Sentinels announced back in April or March, I believe, that they were going to be a part of, right? So they have the Esports World Cup occurring in early July, right? Now, a lot of people have differing views about the Esports World Cup. That's all up to you. I might make a separate video in terms of my thoughts on the Esports World Cup in general, but in terms of just the schedule for the boys, they're going to be participating in the Esports World Cup shortly after Toronto in the first half of July. But right after Esports World Cup is going to occur Split 2, right? Split 2 for VCT Americas. And this is going to be for qualifying for Champions, which I believe Champions is in September, right? Let's double check here. Yeah, but it's set for September for Champions. So Split 2 is going to occur in second half of July, is going to run through August. And Sentinels are just going to be, again, playing week after week. Yeah, if Masters Toronto, if they go far, then we're going to see them every week. After that is going to be Esports World Cup. After that is going to be Stage 2. After Stage 2 is going to be Champs. So it's going to be a summer of Sentinels, as I like to call it. So hopefully the boys, they just remain consistent. They remain locked in, because this is going to be the summer to win it all. This is going to be the summer for them to make some money, for them to bring back a trophy, for them to expand their viewership, expand their fan base. This is a great opportunity for the Sen boys to not only grow as a team, but also just grow as an organization in general. I mean, this is a lot of opportunity for the boys here, right? Especially for Narrate and Bang, who previously haven't won anything, they have an opportunity to win something with this team. So it's going to be a very exciting summer of not just Valorant, but also for the Sen boys, because we have high expectations for them. I could see this team getting better week after week in Split 1, and I'm just very excited to see what they do in Toronto, see what they do in EWC, and again, Stage 2, leading all the way to Champs. Very high expectations. So get ready for the next 3 to 4 months of Valorant, because the Sen boys, they're coming. They are coming. But other than that, what do you guys think? What are your expectations for this team? Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.